Do you feel overwhelmed by the stuff in your life? Does it seem like your possessions are taking over, leaving you with less space, less time, and less peace of mind? If so, you're not alone. Many people find themselves drowning in a sea of belongings, struggling to keep their heads above water. But what if there was a way to simplify your life, clear your mind, and find true inner peace? That's where minimalism comes in. Minimalism isn't just about getting rid of things. It's a powerful approach to life that can help you focus on what really matters. When we have too much stuff, it doesn't just clutter our physical space. It clutters our minds too. Every item we own demands a piece of our attention, whether we realize it or not. We have to clean it, maintain it, store it, and worry about it. All of this takes up mental energy that could be better spent on the things that truly bring us joy and fulfillment. Think about your home right now. Are there areas that make you feel stressed just by looking at them? Maybe it's a closet bursting at the seams, a garage you can barely walk through, or a desk covered in papers and knickknacks. These cluttered spaces can create a constant low-level anxiety that affects our mood and productivity. It's like having a to-do list that never ends, always nagging at the back of our minds. But minimalism offers a solution to this problem. It's not about living with nothing. It's about living with intention. It's about carefully choosing what we allow into our lives, keeping only the things that serve a purpose or bring us genuine happiness. When we do this, we create space, both physical and mental, for the things that truly matter. So, what exactly is minimalism? At its core, minimalism is a way of life that focuses on simplicity and purpose. It's about stripping away the excess and focusing on the essential. This doesn't mean living in an empty white room with just a chair and a plant. Instead, it means surrounding yourself only with things that add value to your life. Minimalism looks different for everyone. For some, it might mean having a capsule wardrobe with just a few versatile pieces. For others, it could be decluttering their digital life by unsubscribing from unnecessary emails and limiting social media use. The key is to find what works for you and what brings you peace. The benefits of minimalism go far beyond just having a tidy home. When we clear out the physical clutter, we often find that mental and emotional clutter starts to clear as well. We have more time and energy to focus on our relationships, our passions, and our personal growth. We become more aware of what we're bringing into our lives and why. So how do we start on this path to minimalism? The first step is often the hardest, beginning to declutter your space. It's important to start small. Don't try to tackle your entire house in one weekend. This can be overwhelming and might lead you to give up before you've really begun. Instead, start with one small area. It could be a drawer, a shelf, or even just your purse or wallet. Take everything out and really look at each item. Ask yourself, do I need this? Do I use this? Does this bring me joy? If the answer is no to all of these questions, it might be time to let that item go. As you go through this process, you might find it difficult to let go of certain things. This is normal. We often attach emotional significance to our possessions. That old t-shirt might remind you of a great concert, or that vase might have been a gift from a loved one. It's okay to keep some sentimental items, but be selective. Could you take a photo of the t-shirt and then donate it? Could you keep one special gift from that person instead of every gift they've ever given you? The goal of minimalism isn't to get rid of everything, it's to make room for what's important. As you declutter, you're not just creating physical space, you're creating mental and emotional space too. You're making room for new experiences, new ideas, and new growth. As you continue on your minimalist journey, you'll likely find that it becomes easier to let things go. You'll start to recognize what truly adds value to your life and what's just taking up space. This is the beginning of developing a minimalist mindset. A minimalist mindset is about shifting your focus from material possessions to experiences and relationships. It's about valuing quality over quantity in all aspects of your life. When you're considering buying something new, ask yourself, will this truly improve my life? Or am I just buying it because it's on sale or because I'm feeling bored or stressed? This mindset extends beyond just physical possessions. You can apply minimalist principles to your time and commitments as well. Are you saying yes to things out of obligation rather than genuine desire? Are there activities or commitments that no longer serve you or bring you joy? It's okay to let these go too. In today's digital age, it's also important to consider digital minimalism. Our phones, computers, and tablets can become just as cluttered as our physical spaces. Notifications constantly demand our attention, inboxes overflow with emails we'll never read, and social media feeds bombard us with information. Take some time to declutter your digital life. Unsubscribe from email lists that no longer interest you. Delete apps you don't use. Organize your photos and files. Consider limiting your time on social media or even taking a break from it altogether. You might be surprised at how much mental clarity this can bring. As you simplify your digital life, you may find that you have more time and mental energy for the things that truly matter. You might rediscover old hobbies or find new interests. You might have more meaningful conversations with friends and family without the constant distraction of notifications. Minimalism can also have a profound impact on our relationships. Just as we can accumulate too many material possessions, we can sometimes accumulate relationships that no longer serve us. This doesn't mean cutting people out of your life callously, but it does mean being intentional about who you spend your time and energy on. Focus on nurturing the relationships that bring positivity and growth into your life. This might mean spending more quality time with a few close friends rather than trying to maintain a large social circle. It might mean setting boundaries with people who drain your energy. Remember, it's okay to say no to social commitments that don't align with your values or goals. As you continue on your minimalist journey, you may start to notice a sense of inner peace developing. With less physical clutter around you and less mental clutter occupying your thoughts, you create space for mindfulness and self-reflection. You may find it easier to stay present in the moment rather than constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. This inner peace is one of the most significant benefits of minimalism. When we're not constantly distracted by stuff or overwhelmed by clutter, we can tune in to our own thoughts and feelings. We can become more aware of what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. We can identify and work towards our goals with greater clarity and focus. To maintain this sense of peace and continue your minimalist lifestyle, it's helpful to develop some daily habits. Start each day by making your bed. This simple act sets a tone of order and calm for the rest of your day. Take a few minutes each evening to tidy up, putting things back in their designated places. This prevents clutter from building up and becoming overwhelming. Practice the one in, one out rule. When you bring something new into your home, let go of something else. This helps maintain balance and prevents accumulation. Before making a purchase, give yourself a waiting period. Ask yourself if you really need the item or if you're just buying it on impulse. It's also important to regularly reassess your possessions. Our needs and preferences change over time, so what served you well a year ago might no longer be necessary. Set aside time every few months to go through your belongings and see if there's anything you're ready to let go of. As you embrace minimalism, you may face some challenges. Friends and family might not understand your new lifestyle. You might feel pressure to keep up with trends or buy the latest gadgets. Remember that minimalism is a personal journey, and it's okay if others don't fully understand or agree with your choices. Stay focused on your reasons for choosing minimalism. Maybe you want more time for your passions, or more financial freedom, or a calmer home environment. Whatever your reasons, keep them in mind when you face obstacles. These challenges are opportunities for growth and for reinforcing your commitment to a simpler life. Another challenge you might face is the urge to shop when you're feeling stressed or emotional. Many of us have been conditioned to see shopping as a form of therapy or reward, but buying things we don't need often leads to more stress in the long run. Instead, find healthier ways to cope with emotions. This could be through exercise, meditation, talking with a friend, or engaging in a hobby you enjoy. As you continue on your minimalist journey, you may start to notice positive changes in other areas of your life. With less time spent managing stuff, you might find you have more energy for your work or creative pursuits. You might feel more motivated to take care of your health as your environment becomes more conducive to healthy habits. You may also notice financial benefits. When you're more intentional about your purchases, you often end up spending less. This can lead to reduced debt, increased savings, or more money to spend on experiences that truly enrich your life. Many people find that minimalism allows them to work less or pursue careers they're more passionate about, as they no longer need to maintain an expensive lifestyle. Minimalism can also have a positive impact on the environment. When we consume less, we reduce our carbon footprint. We produce less waste and use fewer resources. This can lead to a greater sense of connection with the world around us and a deeper appreciation for what we have. It's important to remember that this is not a destination, but a journey. There's no perfect level of minimalism to achieve. It's about continually reassessing what adds value to your life and being willing to let go of what doesn't. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about making room for abundance of time, of peace, of experiences that truly matter. It's about creating a life that aligns with your values and brings you joy. So as you move forward, take it one step at a time. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. Notice how you feel as you create more space in your life, both physically and mentally. Pay attention to the moments of calm, the bursts of creativity, the deepening of relationships that can come from living with less. And minimalism is deeply personal. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's okay. The goal is to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling to you. Trust your intuition and be willing to adjust your approach as you go. As you declutter your life and find inner peace through minimalism, you may discover aspects of yourself that were buried under all the stuff. You may uncover passions you'd forgotten, dreams you'd set aside. Minimalism creates space for these to resurface and flourish. Minimalism offers a path to a simpler, more intentional life. It's about clearing away the excess so we can focus on what truly matters. It's about creating space in our homes, in our schedules, in our minds, for growth, for creativity, for connection. So, are you ready to start your minimalist journey? Remember, you don't have to change everything overnight. Start small. Choose one area of your life to simplify. Notice how it feels, and then, when you're ready, take another step. Before you know it, you may find yourself living a life with less stuff and more meaning, less clutter and more peace. Minimalism is not just about tidying up your physical space, it's about clearing the path to a more fulfilling life. It's about making room for what truly matters to you. So take that first step, Start small, but start today. Your future self, calmer, more focused, more at peace, will thank you.